Good morning. My name is Nabaz Khayyat from Solnash University Technology, Economic Management and Policy Program. Today I'm going to talk about something might be new to many of you and might be a little bit back for many of the students actually. The concept of Lian and Lian thinking. So this is one of my point of interest and I really wanted to share it with you guys. So let's go to the agenda. So the outline of this short lecture is started with a simple definition of Lian and Lian thinking, supported by an example, and we discussed the key elements driving the Lian thinking and the concept of Lian. Therefore, we have to present the principles of Lian thinking and how it developed and what are the benefits of thinking in a Lian way. In the end, we will try to conclude this short lecture by making a comparison between those people who think Lian and those people who are thinking elsewhere. So, in general, we will talk about the Lian in general overview. We need to know what is Lian and why we have to think in a Lian and what is the Lian thinking. In order to become fit and perfect in terms of business and performance, every one of us would like to be perfect, I guess. The second thing is remove the waste and any kind of waste such as time, money, value, and etc., but in a systematic and sustainable way. So in short means limitation of the resources, wasting resources. The third one is to challenge the tradition and look always for new things, innovate and then make difference. Take the maximum benefit of people's ability and team with opportunity. And the end is focus on long-term continuous change, of course, according to the short-term visions. So we will talk about now, I'll present the definition, a very simple definition of Lian thinking. It's actually all about making value, specify it, identify it, maintain the flow of it, and above all, making the consumer pull the value from the producer, and hence the perfection will be done. So it's also more likely about consumer satisfaction and using less resources through risk and waste management. As written in yellow here, take waste out of our work and satisfy our customer. So as I mentioned before, it's all about customer satisfaction and pull the customer. And this is a very simple example about the Lian thinking. In the North American countries nowadays, the big business and corporation, they create new positions such as Vice President of Lian thinking or Director of Continuous Improvement. This will allow their business to smoothly grow and achieve the goal. Now I'm presenting the key elements that drive the Lian and Lian thinking actually. There are three main elements in making the Lian thinking process: the people and the process and the technology. So how can we make the people, or how can we develop the skills of the people to use the technology, apply the technology, and hence make the process done? So these are the three main elements of making the Lian and the Lian thinking. The principles of Lian thinking can be summarized in a few points here. It's, as I mentioned before, it's all about the value. So customer's point of view, not producer's point of view. So we have to define value from the customer's perspective, the customer's point of view, not the producer's point of view, which is there is a huge difference between the customers and the producer's point of view, because in customer's point of view, the customer needs to have the product as quality as good with less money. So we have to think in customer's point of view. The value stream and chain should be identified and also clearly understandable. The third one is the process should be smooth and without, or at least minimizing the waste. Pull from the customer, as we mentioned, its satisfaction, its value, and hence you get what we're going to want from them. And finally, the goal is to achieve perfection, as we mentioned in previous slides. Of course, we have to never give up. This slide, it might be a little bit boring to you, but these are the right process of making any business or any kind of thing in a lean way. So the first of everything, we have to concentrate only on value. We have to add value, add nothing but value, with eliminating the waste. The second thing is concentrate on the people who add value. So upgrading their skills. So the developers should be always maintain their skills, and through training and apprenticeship, and then forming teams that design their own process and address complete problem. Managers actually exist to support developers, so not to tell them what to do. So the managers should always support the developers in terms of upgrading their skill, supporting them in all the kinds of in their business. The other thing is flow the value from the demand. Delay commitment. Okay, just in time. You should make your commitment just in time, not before, not after. If before, it means that you are wasting your resources. If after, it means that you will lose your confidence. So we have to be just in time. And then develop in a small, rapid increment and driven by customer priority and feedback. And then we have to optimize across organizations. So structures around teams that maintain responsibility for overall business value. Customers is the ultimate performance measurement. So customers and the end user is our point of interest in all the business in order to think in lean. We are presenting here the benefits of using lean or thinking as a lean. As we mentioned before, lower production cost, higher consistent quality, and higher output, shorter lead time, faster inventory turnover, better return on investment, of course, and higher workplace productivity. So these are all about creation of measurable improvement. Now it's time to make a very small comparison to conclude our lecture between those people who are thinking in lean and those who are thinking in just in the other ways. So the people who think just in the other ways, they are pushing from the producer. But if you think lean, you pull customer, as we mentioned this. The second one is movement of material, but when you think lean, you are concentrating on flow of value. The third one is high volume, but in lean thinking is flexibility of response. Inspection against prevention, expert driving against knowledge driving, decomposition against integration, and finally periodic adjustment when you think elsewise. But when you think in lean enterprise, you always continuously improve your product and your process. So that was a very short comparison between the people who think in lean and they believe in lean thinking, and the people who are just thinking about creating their benefit. So that was all for today, and thank you very much.